Are asking BYD, where you been? Where you been, guys? I've been over on Instagram, killing it, building up a empire over there on Instagram, guys. If you're new to this live stream, please make sure you hit and hold the like button. It's gonna be a minute because some of you guys are you hadn't seen me so long. The algorithm is trying to notify a few people that I'm actually live here. So we're gonna wait just a few seconds. I want at least 3 people in the live stream right here. You're live and you remember and guard your privacy, all that good stuff. So guys, here's the skinny. The summer has been here, and it's been like the worst summer ever, man. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say ever. I think I would say this is probably my second worst summer since I've been in this house, and I've been in this house going on 10 years, all right? So having said that right there, guys, welcome to the live stream. What's going on? That's Pro Ultra 750, guys. Make sure you hit and hold that like button while you're in this live stream. I know I've been away for a while. I haven't been away. I just been over on Instagram, all right? So I just wanted to get here real quick because a lot of people were asking me these questions over on Instagram. So I figured there's got to be a few people that want to know about this over on YouTube, guys. So what's up? What's going on? That's from Hype. Guys, listen, here, I'm just going to give you 5 simple tips for a better yard this summer right here. I'm not going to hold you up for 2 hours, nothing like that. I know you got stuff to do. But here are 5 tips. You got me addicted to lawn care, BYD. I'm sorry. I'm addicted myself. All right. I'm just looking at some of these comments down. I'm in Atlanta, and you're absolutely correct. My lawn is struggling. All right. Here's 5 things you need to do. And these are real simple. None of this stuff you got to order from a store or nothing like that. You can walk into Walmart, not Walmart, take that back, to Lowe's or Home Depot, except for one item you will have to order. All right. If you got a lot of weeds in your yard right now, guys, I want you to do this. Make sure that every time you mow, you are bagging that lawn. If you're not getting rain, you still need to bag that lawn because you don't want those weed seeds to keep falling back into the lawn. Now, prior to this, you should have put down some pre-emergent in the fall or in the winter to help prevent some of these weeds, but some of you guys are getting them. Now, we've been getting a deluge of rain, and it's non-freaking stop. We were cutting every 7 days. I think one point we went to 10 days. Now we're back to every 2 days, every 3 or 4 days because it's just raining like you wouldn't believe. It hadn't stopped raining for about 2 weeks, guys. As a matter of fact, you can't hear it, but we got some thunder going on out there. I don't see any rain, but we got some thunder and some clouds out there. All right, I'm going to peek down here and make sure. Do you need to bag if you don't have weeds? The only time I start bagging my yard, guys, is when I go to day 5, 6. I will bag my yard because the growth rate, and that's too much grass for me personally to leave in the lawn. If you want to cut it in one swoosh, one time up, and you don't want to keep coming back, go ahead and bag that lawn day 5, 6, or 7. Me personally, we cutting every 3 to 4 days. We keep it mulched. All right. You don't have to bag if you don't have weeds. But if you do have weeds, I recommend that you do bag your yard regardless of when you cut it. All right. I got the dreaded nut sedge. This is from High Him. Listen, I did a video over on Instagram and I was talking about that. If you got nut sedge in your yard right now, I would actually tell you to go get Ortho Nut Sedge Killer. All right. And I'm going to just take a brief pause, guys, because I want to thank you guys. I'm going to do a video about this. All right. We're going to do a video. We're going to do a live stream. Guys, BYD has hit the 100,000 subscriber mark right there, guys. It took me at least, I feel like 10 years to try to get this. All right. We'll talk about this on another time. Only thing I hate about, I love I got it, but I had to bust my ass to get it. But now all you got to do is upload shorts and you'll get 100,000 like that. All right. I spot treated weeds using sedge hammer and it worked beautifully. That works also right there. The other thing you need to do, guys, is your watering situation. If it's raining all the time, don't water your yard. Don't turn that water hose not one bit. If you're not getting rain, you need to water your yard. I'm not going to say you need to, but it would be recommended that you at least once a week. All right, that's just going to keep the function of the grass going, if you understand that. All right, so the other thing too is we talked about the bagging if you got weeds. We talked about water in the yard. Mowing frequency, if it's raining, if your grass is growing healthy and rapidly, I would recommend you mow it at least once a week, but I do recommend you do it twice a week. If you're doing it twice a week, go ahead and mulch it. If you're doing it once a week, mulch or bag, it's your option. All right, it's your option. I appreciate the congratulations and go dogs. That's for Jeremy White right there. That was 3 things. The other thing is fungicide. Guys, if you have funguses in your yard, you should be applying a fungicide on a regular basis. Don't wait to apply fungicide when you got a fungus. Put it down to be preventative. Now, it's raining, so we got a lot of high humidity. Rain plus 90 degrees outside in the middle of the day, you're going to get a lawn fungus. So go ahead, go in the store and get you some bio-advanced fungus control, or you can get the Scott's, I think it's called Scott's Disease X. Those really are the only 2 that you can buy in the store that's going to control funguses. The bio-advanced has a granular and it has a liquid. Scott's only has the granular. Bio-advanced contains propiconazole. Scott's contains, I think it's called oxystrobin or something like that, axostrobin or something like that. It contains that. So either one will work great for you. You have to choose which one. Guys, if you're new to the live stream, please make sure you hit and hold that like button before you get up out of here, guys. So we talked about that. The other thing was insect control, guys. You have to put down some granular insect control on your lawn that's going to help. Let me tell you why. Some of you guys don't know if you got a fungus or if you got grubs. Some of you guys can't tell if it's red thread or if it's insect damage. Do both. Do both the same day. Do the granular insecticide, do the granular fungicide, water them in deeply, and that's going to cover you on both bases. What I try to do is make lawn care real easy and simple. I don't want you out there trying to figure it out and you're going through thousands of dollars and you're spending all kinds of money on all these chemicals that you're throwing down in the yard, but yet you still don't have the answer. Those 2 things right there are real simple trick. The fungicide, I think it's like $20 a bag. You can get granular spectricide or Bug Be Gone for like $10 a bag, the one that covers 16,600 square feet. And that's going to really help get your yard back in shape. Cognac. Woo, woo. It's actually water, lemon, mint leaf, cucumbers. All right, guys. So I'm looking down here to see if we got any questions. Appreciate your channel. You are welcome, Tom Chase Jr. right here. How do you control mushrooms in the lawn in Georgia? Fungicide will help, but a fungicide will not eliminate mushrooms out of the yard. If you get mushrooms in the yard, you can either pull them out by hand, put a glove on, or get you one of them Walmart bags and grab it and pull it out the yard. Or you can just keep mowing, run them over, mulch them, bag them up. Mushrooms in the lawn is not a death sentence. It just means organic matter and a little fungus is in those particular areas. Mushrooms will grow, boom, like that. You'll go in the house Friday night, come out Saturday morning and see 2 mushrooms sitting out there in the yard. You'll go and take the trash to the back of the house and come back and you'll see 4 mushrooms sitting in that same spot. That's how fast those things grow right there. You missed my last question. I'm going to miss a few questions, guys, because it's a lot. No, I ain't gonna say a lot of people. Is it possible to damage growth of Bermuda too low and often? Some of my yards grow great, but others look like the heat is hurting them. Every yard is different, all right? So you can't mow a yard low if it won't let you mow it low. It's just that simple. If you mow a yard frequently, like I do, every 3 to 4 days, my personal lawn, I can keep it at 2 inches. I probably could go lower than that, but I do have a slightly bumpy yard. So 2 inches is my sweet spot without showing bumpy scalp marks. Now, if you have a yard that you're cutting every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you try to take too much grass off of it, it's going to turn brown. If you have a yard that's dehydrated, which means you cannot keep it watered, it hadn't rained on it in 2, 3, 4 weeks, that yard is going to suffer. Even if it's green and you hit it too low, it's going to go brown. Everybody's yard is different. There's no one answer for everybody's yard. So you got to keep an eyeball on your yard. Somebody put "Go Buckeyes" down here. What in the world? I remember when you were at 30,000 subscribers. Pedro C. I remember that too, guys. I remember when I had 2,000 subscribers and I was begging folks to watch this channel. Then I remember and the reason that he said that, guys, if you're just now tuning in, I'll do a live stream about this to tell you my journey to the 100,000 subscriber plaque right here. You see it, guys. Can you see it? Can you see that? All right, 100,000 subscribers, guys. This light is, I don't know, it doesn't weigh that much. But the journey to that right there, guys, was blood, sweat, and tears right there. Doing stuff like this, helping people out. And it's free game. You know, I'm not charging you for it. I'm not asking you to buy 10,000 t-shirts. Now, I will have a store popping up here soon. So I'm going to need some support from you guys. Hold on. What you drinking, BYD? Water, lemon, cucumber, and mint leaf. So let's see if we got any more questions about grass down here. Appreciate that, all the congrats on the 100,000. I'll take a picture of that and post it in my stories. Guys, but the reason I haven't been posting that much on YouTube, because YouTube has changed the game. They're not really looking for educators. They're looking for people to make funny videos. I don't make a lot of funny videos. So my videos don't get pushed out like they used to. I moved over to Instagram, all right? I'm still here, but I just don't put out that much content on YouTube because the Instagram is treating me way better than YouTube is. I believe it. Even when I post a video, I posted one earlier today. That video, I have 100,000 subscribers. That video only got about 500 views. Now that is crazy right there. That lets you know they don't push the videos out. I have people emailing me telling me I didn't get notified about your video, and I tell them I hadn't put none out. That's probably why right here. All right, let's see if we got any other questions. You got any questions, guys, about this weed-free summer lawn? Go ahead and put them in the comments real quick. I would love to answer those questions right there. I'm going to start a poll here. Hold on for just a second. How many of you have weeds in the lawn? You have weeds in... Hold on, guys, in the lawn. I hate doing this. Somebody else needs to be doing this. All right, so we're going to go back. Oh, I don't even think that question went through, guys. Hold on. All right, you got any questions, make sure you put them down there. I know some of you guys are dropping in and out. How many of you have weeds? Have weeds in the lawn? This is a new tool they put up here, guys. I never seen this right here. I'm gonna start this poll. All right, maybe you guys will get that question right there. So answer that question right there, guys. And also put down in the comments what type of videos you want me to actually put up here on YouTube. Is there a better or worse between granular and liquids? Listen, granulars last longer, but they're harder to apply. Liquids work faster, but they don't last as long. That's the one answer right there. You can't go wrong which one you decide, but you got to decide, do you want this to react faster, or do you want this to react slowly over time? Same way with granular fertilizer. I'm a granular fertilizer guy, guys. I do not like spraying liquid fertilizers on my yard unless I just do a little quick boost, but they don't last as long. The granular can last you anywhere from 45 days to 3 months, just depending on the brand that you're using. Every time I put down weed killer within 7 hours, it rains. I feel you on that. I totally feel you on that. But here's the thing. Some of these weed kill for lawns say that they are rain proof in about 2 to 3 hours. So look at the back of the bottle or the product that you're buying and see how long it takes to rain proof. All right. If it says 3 hours and you spray it and 7 hours later it rains, you're still good. It's not going to work as fast, but it will work. All right. What are your thoughts on plant growth regulators? Jeremy White. I don't too much care for plant growth regulators. I think that they do work when used properly, but I think a lot of people have got the game mixed up where they got to go out there monthly and keep spraying their yards. People who do real mowing, REEL, will probably benefit from that more than the average person. But if you over apply, your yard could turn yellow. It could take weeks to recover. If you under apply, it's not going to hurt, but it won't work as like you want it to. It could be used to control Bermuda grass seed heads if you're having a lot of those, suppress the growth of the seed heads, or you can actually use that when poa is rampant in your yard. That'll actually help control some of the poa. Won't kill poa, but it will slow it down. So plant growth regulators are okay. I've been in this house 10 years and I may have done it 2 or 3 times. I don't put too much faith in it, but I do tell people to try and see how it works. All right, what's good for spurge? You could try Spectricide 470. That'll kill spurge, spotted, or what's the other one? Prostate. You may have to do 2 applications of it. If you don't have a lot of that spurge in your yard, guys, go out there and just hand pull them up. Don't go out there spraying the entire yard and you just mainly aiming for spurge. All right. If you do have small pockets of it, I'll probably get the little trigger 470, spray it, hold off for about a week, see what it does, then go back and hit it again. Don't pull it out. Go back and just lightly hit it again. Don't saturate it. Don't go in there and act like you're standing at the toilet, peeing on top of it. Just kind of hit it again and see what happens. Note, if you're trying to kill any weed in the summertime and you spray a herbicide on your lawn, there is a chance that it's going to have a herbicide burn. I was about to say something else. But if you have Bermuda grass, it will recover over time. All right. Is there any chemical to kill Dallas grass in the summer? Glyphosate or grass and weed killer. And that is not necessarily going to kill it, but it will damage it. But the way Dallas grass grows is a real big plant. You could try to go ahead and hit it with that. You could hit it with some 30% vinegar. If you're spraying this stuff on your yard, it's going to kill everything that it lands on in that spot. There are no chemicals out there that I know of that you can spray on Dallas grass in the middle of the summer and it not hurt or kill the grass. That's best tackled during the off season, in the fall, somewhere around there. 2-3 times with glyphosate. Well, I can't say glyphosate no more because they don't even make it no more. But grass and weed killer, and then you got to get on your pre-emergent game and you got to stay on it. Note that if you have a neighbor that has a lot of Dallas grass in their yard, you're going to keep Dallas grass for a while. Note that if you're mowing your yard and you have Dallas grass in it and you mulch it and you spit those seeds everywhere, I don't care how much control product you put down there, that Dallas grass is not going to walk away no time soon. It's only going to get worse. If you have a lawn that has a lot of Dallas grass, you have to bag your lawn. This is not you cutting your grandmama yard in the country and just cutting grass and weeds because they didn't care. You're more urban and you do care, but you cannot mulch over that grass or side discharge it and think that it's going to go away. It does not work like that. I moved in this house. It took me 3 years to get that Dallas grass out of my lawn. Of course, you can call one of the bigger companies and they'll have something that they'll use. Of course, you could listen to other guys saying that, oh, all you got to do is do that. If getting rid of Dallas grass was so easy, why is it one of the most asked questions on the internet? It's just that simple. Is tenacity good for crabgrass? I'm in Ohio, tall fescue. Tenacity will work on crabgrass, but crabgrass, but I'm not sure about that tall fescue thing. Now, if you have Bermuda grass and you put tenacity on it and your Bermuda is actively growing, it's going to make it go completely white. And it's going to take weeks for it to recover. If you don't believe me, read the bottle. It clearly states on the bottle, do not spray on actively growing Bermuda grass. I do not know how tenacity reacts to tall fescue. So you might have to Google that question. All right, let's see here. It's beneficial to overseed Bermuda grass. I do not recommend anybody overseeding Bermuda grass with any type of seeds. That Bermuda crap was nothing but a hoax, and so many of you guys messed up your yards listening to that. Even after BYD repeatedly told you, do not overseed your yard with any other grass seeds or Bermuda grass seeds if you have Bermuda. Bermuda will spread by itself. Bermuda won't grow in the shade, so don't go throwing seeds in the shade thinking that you're going to get the Bermuda grass to grow in the shade. Bermuda grass loves the sun, but I'm here to tell you, it doesn't love the heat as much. When it starts getting 95, 100 degrees, Bermuda starts to suffer. It is what it is. What do you spray Dallas grass with after it dies? I'm not understanding that question. When you spray Dallas grass, after it dies, will you have to? Yeah, it's gonna be a bald spot in that place. If it's Bermuda grass, you can always put sand in that area, and eventually the Bermuda grass will fill back in. If it's fescue, any cool season grass, any grass that does not have stolons or rhizomes, you're gonna have to seed that area on the off season. Fescue, yeah, it's great to off seed during the fall time area or something like that. You can get it to grow back. Springtime with fescue, depending on where you stay, it doesn't really germinate like you think it's going to germinate. All right, what do you think about, I don't know, what about thick R lawn Bermuda? I don't know what that means. Let's see here. We got any more questions down here? All right, I don't see any more questions down here, guys. I just want to jump in, give you a little live stream about those 5 things. I'll run over them real quick. If you got a lot of weeds, you need to mow and bag your lawn. You need to water your yard at least once a week if you're not watering it. If it's raining, do not water your lawn. Hydrotain will help you contain moisture in your lawn if you know how to use hydrotain. If you don't know how to use hydrotain, I want you to look this up. How to apply hydrotain / Bermuda Grass Central, and that video will come up. If you have funguses in your yard, you should be applying a fungicide right now. Go to Home Depot, go to Lowe's, get Bio Advanced fungicide. They got the liquid and they got the granular. The granular works slower. The liquid works instantaneous and gets directly into the plant a whole lot faster. All right. Insect control. I recommend granular insect control on your lawn during this hot, humid summer. All right, you got to water that stuff in because some of you don't know if you got grubs or if you got fungus. Some of you don't know if you got red thread or if you got some kind of Bermuda mite or something like that. If you put the fungicide down and the granular insect control, water them in, you're going to cover both bases, and that should take care of that situation that you are having. All right. All right, guys. So I wanted to jump in, give you a live stream real quick. I do appreciate you guys who took the time to hit that subscription button to get me to 100,000 subscribers right here, guys. And if you haven't been following me, go to Instagram, guys. I'm over on Instagram. Same channel name, Bermuda Grass Central. Over there, guys, I'm dropping 3 to 4 videos daily. I'm not dropping long form videos, but they're very informational videos. Will I return back to YouTube? That depends up to you guys. If I keep putting videos up and the algorithm is not pushing it out, I'm not going to keep making these videos for YouTube like that. I'll make a lot of shorts, but I'm not going to spend 8-10 hours trying to make a video and doing all that editing and then just to release it, and YouTube won't distribute it. So you're going to have to come to the channel ever so often and check and see if I put a video out. The algorithm does not notify my 100,000 subscribers that I just put a video out on YouTube. Even this right here, this live stream, only 33 people in this live stream, and it's not letting people know that I just released a live stream. All right, guys, so you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. Really appreciate you guys for subscribing. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.